Thank you, friends. I welcome you today um, in our teaching. We are going to use the opportunity to answer briefly, though the answer is not going something going to just take a speed, but it's something will take stages for you to understand about the last post, the caption. We're talking about competition. People are asking me how you be cooperating with somebody you're competing with. In the competition, I say that no matter how you are feel you are competing in African business, you should still know that you have to cooperate to compete. The challenging one of the area totally downplaying some of the competition is kill him and take it all kind of competition, put them down competition mentalities that we are suffering in the our continent. See, do you know most of the motor manufacturing plants, all the components are not being manufactured by the brand name particularly. Some of them, even some other car manufacturers are involved who can do some of the product better. There are several suppliers that contributing and making that excellent products like Rolls Royce, Bentley, Ferrari. That is where they use the competition. Yes, you can produce this based to get the efficiency of job I want. And though we have area where competing in efficiency business, will not make me not to work with you and they approach you for a certain component I know you will do better. And then we agreed and we'll give you the contract. So you manufacture it and supply it to me. I'll achieve my own goal. That did not take us off away that we are having area I want to manufacture a better car accepted by society. You too want to manufacture a better car accepted by society. And the business keep flourishing. So that is the area of competition. That is where it come in. Sure, seminar. You don't see your person that you are running in the same line of business as enemy. No, you have area. Okay, I want to the best car manufacturing company, but divide your niche. You can see people like Ferrari, ah, speed and the sport machines. Mercedes, they have area they are succeeding. You don't just say that the only way you can go up is to push somebody else down. That mentality cannot take you anywhere. It's not what our continent needs. Let our competition be competition that we are collaborating to have a business that having a global view, that have a roots, African roots, and African innovated mindset. It must not be that you must be Africa that manufactures all the other things, but the brand and the idea in the innovation idea are being sparked up from our continent, in our country. I'm just using car as an example. It can happen in other businesses, in food and supply chain. It can happen even in technology. That we should be manufacturing mind does not mean say in every single component must be produced by you. But you must organize yourself first. That is the one of the major area. If you are not organized and know how to cooperate, everybody are just managing little business. This is managing 1 million. 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 Everybody by 100,000 people who are managing 1 million will just be generating a few hundreds. But what of if you come together to have a common front to pursue a great thing? You can see some of the great businesses. Take a thing for Apple, for example. Take a thing for Apple as example. See their GDP, their revenue generation, compare some of African continents, countries. That is a giant company. And you know how they separated their manufacturers and how they have sourced their power, and they form up a brand that have a global mindset. They are living their tomorrow today in terms of innovations. Even like Apple and Samsung, upon how they feed their rivalry, they have some of the parts they share contract of production together. Let's go to that level to cooperate in ourselves. And I was so intentional because most of the resource is here. So we have an advantage to use our resource to negotiate better, to be a part of the practical practical business trending. We can do it. We can do it. It is possible. But it's not possible with your strength alone. It is possible when we cooperated. It is possible when we negotiated time. It is possible when we collaborate. It is possible when we believe that our purpose are one to achieve a better society. Because if we are running all those little business, you just think about yourself. It's a mega business can carry on some of the cleansing projects in Africa here. Let's wake up. And the hour is not coming because the time is now. And they know we can do it. I want a situation where we can see a business person who are in Nigeria and you are partnering with somebody in Zimbabwe, in Botswana, in South Africa, in Ghana, achieving great things. Not just a ritual, all of us, Nigeria is just managing their jollof rice, and the Ghana is just managing theirs. How can we team up a brand that have African source? Have a great investment. I must be sincere to you. I commend some of our Nigerian businesses. That we are trying it does not mean we are not doing it, but we need to do more. But we need to do more. And that new generation of innovation are starting from you. Contact some of your friends. Ask what can you do. Ask. Make the offer that in which way can we work together. And then before you asking that offer, don't say you have already put things down. In case if the person is the one asking you, okay, I have this, how can we do about it? You present things that can put together to produce a tangible and a mind-blowing effect that can impact our society maximally. I want Africa that want to do charity in Europe. It is possible. I need Africa that can do a charity in America. It is possible. We cannot do it being tearing apart. You can do it being common front. Are you getting me? And I know that it can happen. You don't need to start from the top. You just start from coming together. You just start from coming together. That is the greatest step. Yes, you have been taking steps on your own before. Yes, it's nice. But now this step start from you coming together. Ask, how can we move? And then you learn to remove yourself, because this self-attachment business mentality that breeding so proprietorship cannot take us anywhere. Remove yourself. No, we are building an organization. See, it's better for you to be a citizen of a country with a great strength than to be a great person in a country with a weaker economic strength. It is a stress for business. It's a stress for business. Build mega things. cooperate, interact. Let us have the impactful interaction that came up. I'm not talking about what our politicians on their left and right are doing. I want entrepreneurs to come together this time. Innovators, come together. Let's detach ours. We know, because if we come together, no say we have a strong economic global view business, we can influence even the power. We can influence the power to achieve the Africa of our dreams. Achieve the Africa of our dreams, because we have the resource and we have that organization that can speak, and they gather an arsenal of human resources to pursue the agenda. It can happen. It can happen. I just wanted to for you to know the power of the people is stronger. The power is stronger than people in power, because the people is power, and that power propelled by you, entrepreneur, innovators. Let's wake up and begin to do something for this continent. It's a wake up call. It started from our voice to command our desires, and I know young people are yearning to it. There's a new way for Africa. And the Let Negotiate World Focus Africa is raising voices. Thank God I'm receiving emails. You may say, hey, how little are the people receiving it? But the first of all, people are understanding the concept and the idea where we are driving. The Global View Africa for collaborative, for effective resource for economic growth is possible. And they will start from this table. Thank you very much for listening. Thank you very much for listening. And the purpose, we are not playing skate here to make you to rethink, to make you to have a reshape, and they make you to have a step taken. Competing to tear down can't take us anywhere. There is no African continent that was mocked because of ravaging poverty. No matter how rich you are, and have a black health, that you have something to proud of. Thank you very much. What is your idea? What do you think? Review my teacher, my idea. What can we bring? What can we do? Because very soon I'm just trying to shape in their mind. We begin to have a physical conventions. Economic resource is a key. And the Africa have the remote power. And they will have the idea. And they will have the people. And they will we are going to cultivate a good heart that Africa business and economy for self-sustenance is possible, and we are getting there. We'll be getting by negotiation and by collaboration, and the rest will be the story that once upon a time that the giant in Africa have arrived. Thank you very much for having time with me. I tell you, get up is a call for